I started working at 14. I've grown up on camera and in front of people. So that's really exposing, but at the same time, it's my path, you know, and you just go, okay, well, that's kind of what ended up happening to me is I've shared my ups and downs with the world, and then I've also shared all of my work, and somehow those two things have, that's been my life and my children, my husband, and my work. It sort of has documented my life, right? People magazine through the years. That makes me happy. That still makes me very happy. He cried, she cried. I mean, when do you get to have your wedding photograph on the cover of People magazine? That really was an extraordinary day. I remember being in Sydney and driving down the street, and there was such a sort of, I was with my dad, who's obviously not around now, and he was in the car with me, and we were driving to the church, and there were people, so many people on the street, sort of celebrating us, which was just one of the most emotional things in my life. And subsequently, I've had 2 little girls with this man, so, oh my gosh, there we go. We find happiness. We're coming up to 20 years of marriage, actually. Yeah, kind of crazy, right? When I go into a room that's an industry room in Hollywood, I've grown up with most of the people there. I know them. And I remember the first time when I went to the Academy Awards and I was like, this is the most overwhelming, intimidating place ever. And now I walk in and I'm like, oh, right, I know most of the people here. I've grown up with them. I know a lot about their lives. They know a lot about mine. I've either worked with them or become friends with them or done both. And I've lived a life with most of the people in this industry. And that's a really beautiful thing. It's my tribe, you know, and that's like, I hold it close. I've had so many mentors. I've had so many people that when you reach out and you go, I'm really in need of help right now, help. And people have appeared and stepped in and saved me, helped me, taught me, guided me, and been unbelievably generous towards me. I had the most gorgeous moment the other day when I ran into Shirley MacLaine. We were shooting at Malibu, and Shirley came over, and she was always so lovely to me ever since I was really young. And I just held her, and I held on to her, and I couldn't let go, because it was like, oh, you've always been so lovely to me. And she was there, and she's, you know, late 80s. And still going strong, and she was still shining her light. And I was just like, oh, thank you, Shirley. And I say that's a metaphor for so many of the people. So there's been a lot of people that have believed in me and given me the courage and given me the opportunity and taken a bet on me and a chance on me when other people wouldn't. And then been just nice to me when they didn't have to be. And I really want to I'm always passing that on. I always look at the thing I've just done. So I'm being in expats and seeing Lulu have that vision realized against all odds, and being with Sarah Yu and Ji Young and seeing them shine. And then being able to go and work with the woman who I love, Susanna Bier, who did The Undoing, I did another show with her called Perfect Couple, and being able to come back around and work with the same people again is an incredible, and they really know you and they know a different part of you, and that's exciting too. And being able to work as a producer now. Pesari, who, I mean, we've worked together for so long, and I can delegate and I can go, okay, Kiv, have you got this side? Because I got this side. But it's also just the way in which you work and collaborate together. When Reese and we're always talking and going, okay, how do we do this and how do we do that? And that started on the first Big Little Lies, and then that's been through our life now. And she's a huge confidant for me, and we're able to confide and share and guide each other. So I've got those people as well in my life now, which is really so good, because you can lean on people, you know. And then obviously I have sister, mother, nieces, nephews, daughters. I'm like, and I'm raising a, you know, soon to be 16-year-old and a 13-year-old who are divine. They're just lovely people. And I'm so lucky that I have Keith, who's just my love, my deep, deep love. That gives me the ability to go and do whatever I have to do, because I know where I can come back.